lockdown, I have got my return to work date and I've realised I've barely picked up my camera since I've been on lockdown, and that is awful. I'm Beth, I'm a creative hobbyist photographer from the north of England, and I want to set myself a little photography challenge. To do this, I have buddied up with one of my closest friends. She is also called Beth, but she actually lives in Scotland, so we are two different places in the country. So what we're going to do is set ourselves a little project. So the project will last 3 days at a time. We have to come up with the concept, the idea, shoot it and edit it within that time, and then we'll call each other and have a look at the results that we have. And what we'd really like is if everybody else got on board with it as well, so it'd be cool to see everybody else's ideas, concepts and final pieces. So if you do want to pop something on Instagram and tag us in it, feel free. I'll pop our little Instagram tag down below. But otherwise, this is just something to kind of push our creativity and get passionate about photography again. Pop a little comment down below, click on the like button if you do like it, and share it with all your friends. But otherwise, here we go. This is challenge 1 of our 3-day photography challenges.
Hi.
Hello. Good, yeah. So for week 1 of our challenge, I just thought we'd kind of introduce each other just to begin with, really.
That's a good one.
So I am Beth. I live in the northwest of England. I focus more on portrait and wedding photography, a little bit of food photography. I need to kind of think out of the box creatively. I think that's why I wanted to do something like this as a bit of a challenge. So, but yeah, I'm excited to get on board. It's gonna push me a lot outside of the box to what I'm used to anyway. So
I think that's good, and I think that's totally going to do the same for me because I largely photograph my dogs. So I am based in Dumfries and Galloway. I'm really quite rural, and everything outdoors is sort of what I focus on. My job's very outdoorsy, my hobbies are very outdoorsy, so my photography sort of follows that. So in terms of things like portraits and food, I'm totally going to have to...
We're very much opposites, aren't we?
Yeah. But I think that's really nice for this, in terms of what different things we'll bring to the table. But it's definitely going to push us both, I think.
Yeah. So what we've done is put a little box together of our ideas of themes to kind of play with over the next few weeks. I will give it a bit of a shake and pick out our first week. So week 1 is multi-shot photo. So with these themes, we can take them however way we want. So interpret that as you wish. Have a bit of a play. That'll take quite a bit of editing as well with that one. So we'll see how we work out.
Already.
Cogs are turning. Alright, so I guess I'll see you in 3 days' time.
Cool. Good luck.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye. So, it is, what time are we on? 20 past 10. I think I've got my final shoot sorted for the first task of this series, and I'm pretty happy with what I've come up with. I'm really excited to see how they're going to look on my computer to edit them, but I am absolutely roasting. I am wrecked but hyped. I can't wait to see what these pictures look like. So my main problem was the lack of lighting because I'm doing these in the evening. My house just isn't light enough, so I had to get out the big guns. Check this out. Here's what I was using. So I've got a lighting setup going, 2 box lights rigged up. I also have my flash on my camera. This is actually my older camera. This is my Nikon D5200, and it's the 18-105 lens on it. I usually kind of rely on my nifty 50, and it just was not adequate enough for this. I needed something just that little bit wider. So and sneak preview for you. Oop, but that's enough. Can't wait to see what Beth's come up with. Let me get editing.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. Are you?
Good, thanks.
How did you find the 3 days?
I thought it was okay actually, and it was quite good because it just made me get on with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was surprised how excited I got about it. It does push you to kind of think out of the box, which I really enjoyed. So,
and I've never done anything like this before, so apologies for what you're about to get.
But the main problem I had with mine, because I look after my son throughout the day, so I had the evenings to do it. Now with the lighting in my house, it got really dark really quickly. So when I first tried doing my composition, it was really low quality. So I've got like my first take on it was okay, but then I was like, no, I have to redo this. I have to try it again. So I'm really happy with what I came up with, but it meant me using all my like lighting equipment, which I haven't used for years. So that was a learning curve.
That's quite nice though. It's quite nice that it's made you use that. One thing that I struggle with, so I did mine outside, and you don't think about it's like the clouds changing in every shot and things like that. It was quite fiddly, but I think I'm quite pleased with it. I
feel like from what we've spoken about over the 3 days, because obviously we've been in touch during that time, we've not shown each other what we've done. But I think we've both kind of picked up little hints and tips for next time, and it would make that process so much easier if we were to do it again.
And honestly, like, because I just said, I've never done anything like this, so even just the things I'm learning, it's actually so fun, and it's made me want to do other things, like that photo of one of the dogs that I sent you, the butterfly. I've never done anything like that before, but I just
it inspires you to do more, doesn't it?
Definitely.
I really love the editing side of photography. So this one, I was quite happy that this is the one we started on, because this is kind of in my comfort zone. I really enjoy it, and I kind of thrive off what the outcome's going to be off it. But I think things coming up in the next couple of weeks, I'm really scared about.
There's a few. There's definitely one that I'm like not looking forward to. But fine. I'm glad of it. You can go first if you like, and then I'll send you mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I can refuse to send you mine because it's rubbish.
I say it's all just a learning curve, and this is all just have a bit of fun with. So
definitely, and it was actually really fun to do. So okay, it's coming.
It's something that I've had this idea for quite a long time, but I've never known how to execute it or have a reason to do it. So I'm so glad I did this.
I'm actually obsessed with that. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's amazing. I love that so much.
The tricky thing was I don't have that wider lens on my camera. So I had to really kind of piece together everything and make sure it was neat and that's going to look like a solid picture. And the other thing was my positioning as well, because they're like the one of me lying on the floor. It would have been really easy for me to be too far angled, so my feet would be out of the picture. So I had to really think about what would it look like as a final piece. So
as well, though, how you make it's that sort of how you're going to start putting them together. Like, you're just so well done, you literally wouldn't even know that there was just one of you. You've got to make sure everything is the same.
So I'm really happy with it. But as I say, I learned a lot from it. So it wasn't just a case of that was an easy thing to do. That took me a few hours. You can see, like, I've got sweaty hair in the pictures. I should have brushed it. And it was getting to silly o'clock at night, but I was determined I was going to get it done. So.
I love it. That's like my favourite thing.
Thank you.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, wow. What's it? Because it was just a thumbnail when it. Oh, whoa!
So
that's awesome.
5 hoagies. The first one that's kind of really hidden, but I quite liked that it was kind of hidden.
That is absolutely beautiful. The colours in that sky is amazing.
But you know what I mean, like trying to get, because the thing is, even when I was trying to put it all together, with the wind, it was quite windy, the blades of grass were moving, and to get everything to line up was just so hard. And I
want it to look like one picture, which is really tricky, like especially something moving all the time, whereas I had a stagnant sofa. It's like I can piece that together quite easily, but
you say that, but the thing is, I think yours is really difficult because at least mine are kind of spread out. I could try and fit things together without having a hoagie on a hoagie, and you know.
I just spotted the little one in the grasses. That's amazing.
But I'm pleased with it. I'm pleased how it's turned out.
You should be. That is beautiful. That looks amazing.
I think it's hilarious.
That's so cool.
How
much editing did you do on the sky with that?
Just a bit. I didn't change. I just literally upped the saturation a little bit. The sky was really blue. Noticed it was really cloudy, and the thing is, on all of my different shots, the clouds were totally different in every picture.
Yeah.
Oh, how am I
you have to pick the best of the bunch, don't you?
But no, I'm quite pleased with it.
Should be. That's brilliant. For somebody who said that they're not really like you don't really do editing like this, I think you should be well chuffed with that. That's amazing.
And it was
I'll get that printed. That's cool.
My big plan is I wanted to use all the dogs, but it has just been absolute chaos. I've never managed to get them all doing it. But we just walked from the house to get there. I just set the tripod up and just like tried to get them in different places.
That's so cool. I love it. Hey,
I think they're both fab. I love how different they are as well, actually.
Yeah. I think they're both very us, which is really good. We haven't kind of gone niche and gone, oh, this is how it should be done.
No, and the thing is, I had these big ideas when we first picked it out of the box. My brain just started going a bit insane, and I was thinking about all these different things that'd be really cool and creative. And I mean, even like using I had these ideas of using a mirror somehow to try and do something quite interesting with that, and I just thought, no, it's
not gonna happen. Keep simple, especially. That is so cool though. Well done.
Thank you, and you too. I love yours.
So I think what we're gonna do is pick out the next challenge.
Yeah.
I'm excited now. I think that's a big tick off the list. Really, that's a really good starting point. So, right, I've got my little treasure chest is back, and this week's one is.
It's sort of.
I can't even open it. 1 second. What's this say?
Reflection.
Oh, your mirror. You can use it. Reflection. Again, that could be mirrors, that can be water, that could be whatever you find reflective. Take it as you want, and I'll see you in 3 days' time.
You shall. Oh, my brain's ready to go.
Bye.
Bye.